David Jeffrey, we've got another signing.
Yes, Jack, young man Daniel Bramall, a new departure for ourselves in terms of how we're going to try something new. Daniel obviously is from England, previously at Barnsley, recommended to us as someone who would help us going forward. He came across in trial. He had a look at us, we had a look at him, and we concluded that certainly Daniel would be a good addition to our squad and maybe give us something that we just don't exactly have. We're going down the road also of not flying him in and out at weekends and maybe just being here for one night's training. Daniel will be domiciled here in Ballymena. So it's a try it and see for all concerned to see how we go forward. But absolutely delighted. He's an exceptional young man, really good character, very much of the like of the players we want about us. He's very quick, he's very pacey. Our fans had a good look at him the day we were down at Tobermoor, and we're looking forward very much to working with him.
Yeah, and I think that day at Tobermoor, a lot of the fans were taken by the fact that he had electrifying pace. Always good in the forward.
Very much so, particularly in this day and age, Jack, and something that I never had as a player. And when you were playing against those with that pace, you always had to be mindful. So he's versatile. He can play in a couple of positions. He's good technique, and as I say, uses the ball well, and he has that pace, which is a great asset. So we're delighted that he's here with us.
David, the window closes at the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a chance I'll be back here again doing an interview like this with you, or is your buying all done?
No. Certainly we're looking to recruit. We've a couple of areas where we'd like to strengthen. Still, as I say, I'm very pleased with the group that we have. Delighted how they're applying themselves in training. They're a tremendous bunch of young men. But it's going to be a very tough season, and we're not just looking for numbers for numbers' sake, but there's a couple of areas where I think we could maybe do with a little bit of extra strength, so to speak, or extra depth, and we're still being very proactive in trying to identify those who may come in. If we don't sign anybody else, well, that's fine. I'm delighted with what I have, but I do want to see what else may become available.
But me and the fans should watch this space.
Yeah, we've said that, from early this summer when people were talking about everyone that was leaving, and there was a few people with jibes with regards to, are we going to have a team at all? And I think,
well, you let 10 go. That was quite a lot.
Well, it was a number, but we've also recruited, and it was about taking our time. There's a process, and being patient, and looking for the type of players that we think will do well for the club. And as I say, it takes an awful lot of work, a lot of patience, and I'm certainly pleased with the recruitment that has taken place thus far.
And a final question, what about Rooster, young Wade, getting into the under-21 squad for the qualifiers?
Jackie, I'm immensely proud of Ryan, immensely proud. When he came here at first, he was this young man with bucket loads of potential, who had a challenging early start to his career with regards to injury following I think a car accident, if I'm right. Again, another we said we would give opportunity to, but you've got to take the opportunity, and Ryan has done that. If you see from where he started last year, to where he was at the end of the season, and even in pre-season, I see a young man who's simply maturing, who understands what he's got to do to get the best out of himself. He's totally dedicated. I'm delighted to have him here, and I'm overjoyed that he's been called into the under-21s again, and that's testimony to his hard work. As I say, we can give the opportunity, players have got to take it, and Ryan Wade thus far has taken the opportunity. So Well, we'll miss him very much for the 2 games that he's away, that he'll miss for us. I'm so pleased and immensely proud of him.